Greetings, folks, and welcome to this segment of comic book speculation and showcasing series. Um, I'm your host, Coco Smooth, and today or tonight, I'll be showcasing Hot Valley Days and Cocaine Nights. Now, I was inspired to do this video because of a viewer of mine who told me that he had to flip some of his stuff to get other investments, and he flipped the entire run of this series for roughly $150, and that's only 3 issues, right? And he sold it raw, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know it was that popular. Did some research, and yeah, looks like the going rate for this book is a lot higher than I thought it'd be. Nobody really talks about it, and the thing is, when I first picked this bad boy up, I was dazzled by the cover. Look, I mean, it's got flashy, foil cover, right? And the art's looking good. Plus, it's got that synthwave appeal. $10. I was like, yeah, man, you know what? This is premium. It's got that synthwave '80s style to it. I was like, yeah, you know what? This is my era. I just had no choice but to support it. This was the decade that I grew up in as a kid, and I always wanted to be an adult in this age. I mean, I wouldn't have necessarily participated in this kind of behavior, but still, just this era fascinates me. It's just I can never get enough of living my era before when things were much more simple. I love those times, and I can always see myself going back to buying things that remind me of those times. Okay. So yeah, it was so good. Look, I know I got 2 copies. So I was like, and they're the foil editions. I think there was regular non-foil editions, but yeah, I couldn't help myself. Look at this. This thing was like bling bling. Look at that. You see that rainbow color? Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, exactly. That's what you're feeling, what you're being hypnotized with. Same thing I got hypnotized with. I decided to get it twice. Should have bought it 3 times, seeing how much these fuckers now cost. Like, ooh. Yeah, it's based on the true life of this character right here. The writer, I forgot his name. It escapes me at the time. But yeah, he bought the life of this person is just so fascinating that it had to be told in the comic book format. And who would have thought that this story um, would be a hot, expensive comic book? Like, I can't believe people were paying the kind of money they're paying for this. But I'm not surprised either because, again, people my age, they see the value in this era stuff. So it makes total sense to me, right? And obviously, yeah. Notice that I be using the clear backing boards to the premium clear backing boards to go with this. See, like it floats in Mylar. Yeah, looks sick. That's the only way to display these bad boys, right? Short of the slab. So that was issue 1. This is issue 2. There's 2 kind of covers, and I didn't have the other special variant cover, and that one would have not passed go, because there was too much revealed. But yeah, this book was hard to find. I had to get this back on back order because didn't even know this book was out. I should have smartly, wisely pre-ordered this, but I just assumed that they would just be in my LCS, and that wasn't the case. I was fortunate enough to get this copy, and my guy Brack ordered this, and yeah, I got this copy. Hard to find. Probably harder to find than issue 1 because of drop off. So this might be much more rare. And another one that'd be just as rare, if not even more rare, is issue 3, the final installment of this series. And yeah, the cover here is pretty good, right? I'm not going to show too much of it because it looks like there's a portrait here that might not be very friendly for YouTube. So yeah. So mm-hmm. yeah, Hot Valley Days and Cocaine Nights. This was issue 3, and it'll be probably harder to get. And yeah, that's why speculation wise, this book might be the thing for, you know, people my age, Gen X, and older millennials. You know, so yeah, it's a pretty neat little series, a nice independent series, and yeah, look at the research yourselves, guys. It's going for a pretty penny at the moment. So if you guys can find this at your LCS for on the cheaps, well, nobody's paying attention. Pick it up because it's going, yeah, it's going for ridiculous prices. So, all right, folks, I have nothing else to really discuss about this book other than, you know, it was something that caught my eye and I picked it up. And I remember the local the LCS that I bought issue 2 and 3 from. They're looking like, so how's the story? And sadly, because you know I try to keep things at a 9.8, I never actually read the book, and I was hoping at some point maybe a trade or perhaps get it in Comixology to read. You know, so I didn't have to damage these books, especially these nice crispity glowing. Look at that rainbow, guys. Y'all are missing out. Y'all gotta get you a copy of this. This copy's sick. See that? Yeah, that's how you display raw copies right here, premiumly. But I'm gonna get these slabbed, especially since it's going for what appears to be a ridiculous rate right now at raw. So yeah. All right, folks. Let's let's look at something else. So these, yeah, issue 1 was $10. Oh, good news is the other issues are only $4, $3.99. Yeah, this was the foil cover. I don't know if there was a, I think there may have been a regular cover for $4.99, but yeah, this is the foil edition. So yeah, baller status. I don't know. Again, guys, look at this shit, isn't it? Look, and they have the rainbow glitter. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I can't help myself. But can you blame me? Look at this shit again. Look at the way the colors and well, yeah, winning. All right, folks. That's all I got for this segment of comic book speculation and showcasing. I'm your host, Coco Smooth. Until the next video, ciao.